outs here. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. No throw. He's in there safely. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
Really bringing some thump at the plate lately. 3 homers already in this series.
Now a check on him at second. Back safely. On the ground to third. And he gets by him. And he'll pull into second safely.
First pitch swing in, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. This one popped up. India. Makes the catch for the out. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. And no doubt a big factor in this series so far, Kyle Schwarber.
Yeah, Boog, no doubt. He's a huge reason for this club's success this year. I mean, these guys are benefiting in a big way from his clutch at bats and really just the overall production he's been able to put together so far. Leads the American League in RBIs, so expect him to play a role in this one. Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
And that's off the outside edge, and that's ball 1. Fastball is outside.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Second and third, 2 down. Hard ground ball for a base stop. 1 runs in. The second run scores. It's 2-zip.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Cal Raleigh getting ready to hit. Second in the AL in home runs. Pitch is in there. 0-1. Raleigh matched a homer in his last game. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
Man at second. High fly ball out towards left field. Back there. See you later. He sends it out of here. His 52nd home run of the season. It's 4-0.
I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
So 2 down. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Swing, high fly ball, right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His 6th of the series. It's 5-zip. And the streak is alive. He's homered now in 7 straight.
Who does this guy think he is? Joey Votto or something? Man, that's ridiculous. back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, dude. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Now here's John.
All right, here we go. Hey, let her rip.
And Carlos Stanton, 2 for 9 so far in the series. That misses. Ball 1.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
And that one in the air center field. Makes the grab, and that will end the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working, and the lead is now 5-0. We head to the second in MLB The Show's Game of the Week. Here on the south side, second inning set to go. And now the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino.
5-run lead after their first at bat. That is huge at this point, but you've got to keep the attitude to keep your foot on the gas. Don't let that team back in this ball game. Cruise to the finish line, but do it with intention. I'm sure he likes the 5-0 lead and the run support, but he's sat around a lot since warming up in the pen, and you'd hate to see a guy not have his rhythm to go out there and have a great start.
Here's the 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Left-hand hitter waits. On the ground to third. Machado throws to first in time. 1 out in the second.
Batting 6th, second baseman Jonathan India.
Jonathan India at the plate. Fastball for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line, and no one can get there. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Batting 7th, the designated hitter Michael Massey.
Michael Massey steps in for the Royals. 2 for 6 so far in the series. First pitch just misses, but he's safe. Runner takes off, pitches low.
That's the ball.
Throw to second, he's safe.
You don't usually see teams try to claw back into games by being aggressive on the base pass like this, but it's still early in this one. This kind of tells me they're going to try to tackle this one 1 run at a time instead of waiting back for a big 3-run homer.
That one the other way, hauls it in for the out.
They put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
After the loss yesterday afternoon where they really didn't ever get things going on offense, I think this is an important opportunity right here to pick up an early run.
And the 0-1. Snap throw down to second, but he's back safely. 0-2 now. And they'll do it again. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the third and final game of the series. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So one left for Kansas City. It's 5-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Shohei Ohtani. To the right side, India sends it to first, and they get Ohtani for the out.
The first baseman, Ben Rice.
Here's a big power threat, Ben Rice.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. In the air, left field, down the line. Blanco makes the catch. And there are 2 down.
Up next for the White Sox.
2 outs, base is empty. Manny Machado steps to the plate for the White Sox. And Manny gets a piece. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that one hammered. Going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Cole back to work. That one's in there, and that's strike 1. Trying to bunt his way on, and that's just foul. That's off the inside corner. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Line drive. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Tyrone.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the left fielder, Tyrone Blanco. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swings through that.
This guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
There's the swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
It's a K from the Cole train. And now, Michael Garcia.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Tap foul at the plate. In there at the knees. No balls, 2 strikes.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And down Out on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Royals. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. And first offering is fouled off. Curveball drops in for a strike. That missed by a lot. Going to count 1-2. Just misses with that one.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Ripped on the ground to second. India over to first in time. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Here is Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area.
And that one a little bit high. Judge rips that one. Back there. Out of here. Home run number 45 on the year. And they add to their lead. It's 6-0. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
And the Royals manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Seth Lugo out of the game, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. So the Royals bring on a new arm, Kyle Wright.
And this could be a tough first test for him right here. His numbers against lefties aren't great this season.
Joey Weimer, and he'll be out there in center after the injury. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. He drove in 2 with a single his first time up. In the air to left center. Weimer sizes this one up. And there are 2 outs. And now the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. He's already homered here in this one. Strike one.
He's got one already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Nabil Krismat appears to be getting loose. And a swing and a miss there.
0-2.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of the third. And he asks for time before the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a ball hammered left field back there. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. Another homer. His 53rd homer of the year. It's 7-0.
At this level, you got to be good. Sometimes you got to be a little lucky. That was a pretty nasty pitch. Sinker on the outside corner, but he did a great job of covering it, and he hit the ball out of the park.
So 2 away with nobody on. Jazz Chisholm Jr., the next to hit. And there's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 7-0. 3 innings in the book on MLB The Show's Game of the Week. On to the 4th. So up now for Kansas City, Bobby Witt Jr.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out. Well, these Royals, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
Witt with an uncharacteristic stretch of poor play lately. See ya! Strikes him out for the 2nd time today.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Hauls it in for the out.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football. Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
And that is out of play. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Hit in the air, left field. Judge. He's got it. And that is out number 3. And we're back. Digging in, Giancarlo Stanton. Singing, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't. There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
That's down and in. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. Timeout asked for and given at the plate now. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. Hit hard, base hit. And a good start to the inning. And his hitting streak continues. There have been almost no bad days for him in the past month.
This guy's running hot, Boog, and people around the league are paying serious attention to this streak now, especially the pitchers that are trying to slow him down.
Man at first, nobody out. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Outside low, ball one.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotze into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. There goes the runner. Pitch misses in.
That's inside.
Throw to second and great jump. And that makes it 30 stolen bases for him this season.
Well, I'm sure that steal will raise a couple of eyebrows because of this big lead, but I think it's more respect for their opponent, knowing that they've got to continue to add on if they're going to win this game. Don't take it as an offense. Take it as a sign of respect.
And a big swing and a miss.
1 strike.
Right with a throw over. Stanton dives back in safely. Runner goes again. Pitch misses. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. Time asked for now ahead of the 3-1 pitch. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ben Rice.
So the batting order turns over. Ben Rice steps to the plate for the White Sox. He's 0 for 1. Shohei on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
They are being real aggressive to put some runs on the board, get 2 runners now in the scoring position. Excellent job of stealing second base and staying out of a potential double play. Now that can kind of backfire and kill your rally, but it worked out nicely. Now a chance to do some damage.
Little chopper rolls foul. 2 in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That's inside. And the count 1-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Next one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Time called. The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. Up the middle, and that chance handled. Not in time to first, and a run comes across.
Boom, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
Now Machado up here. On the ground, 2 ball. To India, second for 1, and that's 2.
Well, a very fast developing play right there. No margin for error. Nice double play on a fast runner up the line.
So up next for Chicago, Ellie De La Cruz. Right side, and foul ball. De La Cruz, an all-star a season ago, 23 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
Ball 1.
2 outs, base is empty.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
The shortstop takes the ball. Liner, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Here comes Aaron Judge. Foul ball there. De La Cruz off of first with 2 away. He swings and fouls one off. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. He made him pay for that one. His second home run of the game, and they add a couple more. It's 11-0. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Look at that. Pure reaction. Fastball up and in. Not an easy pitch to get to, but because it was just a reflex, he didn't have time to get long with this swing.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change. New pitcher in the game for the Royals, Nabil Prismat.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Here comes Schwartz to the plate. Ball one there.
1-0.
That one is absolutely belted. That's carrying. And that one is out of here. They go back to back. His 53rd homer of the year. It's 12-0.
No pressure on the next guy, but that's back-to-back home runs. How many are they going to hit? He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Cal Raleigh steps to the plate for the White Sox. And first offering is fouled off. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. And that keeps the inning going.
Up next for the White Sox, second baseman
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. He's already homered in this game. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Runner on the move. Ripped, but it curls foul. Line drive, base hit. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
up next for the White Sox.
Here's Stanton now, 1 for 2. First offering, runner goes. Pasquantino. He steps on the bag, inning over. Although plenty of damage done. But 2 round trippers in this inning, the long ball was working. We played 4. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show.
I ain't never seen a bed.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the fifth. Aroldis Chapman.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Royals just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for him to get anything going.
Ball 1.
That one almost got him.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count. Ball 2.
Caught him looking for the K.
Maybe a little bit of overthinking at the plate right there. You want to be patient with knuckleballers and not give into that pitch that's going to dart out of the zone at the very last moment. But that was about as hittable as knuckleballs can get, and he was frozen.
Massey in the box now. No balls and a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Chapman, truly unique when it comes to pitch repertoire. Most guys are either knuckleballers or they're not. Not the case with him. He throws a knuckleball. It's not considered his primary offering. But when you're talking about trying to mix things up, he'll toss it in there.
Man, he had the stanky leg on that one right there. That curveball just locked him up.
2 down, bases empty. Hunter Renfroe at the plate. That clips the zone. Strike 1.
And the key for him is balancing and using that knuckleball pitch in the right spots because it is a nasty pitch. As long as he just continues to keep hitters off balance, he can have success with not having a high velocity fastball and going to that knuckleball.
Got him swinging, and he strikes out the side in the fifth. No runs, no hits, no errors. Last half of the fifth coming up. It's the White Sox 12 and the Royals nothing. Back at right field, John Shambi with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Shohei Ohtani.
Everybody favors we can divvy up. You only live once, you gotta live it up. Yes, my red tie with your red dress. We ain't even planning, but we matching though. Everybody looking when we passing though.
Swing and a ball drilled center field. Weimer has a beat on it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one away. Ben Rice now at the plate.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
And that one pulled foul. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. That one outside. And that's ball 2. That's out to center field. Weimer settles under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Third baseman, Manny Machado.
2 outs, base is empty. Here comes Manny Machado. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. little bit low. And that is ball one. Hit on the ground to short. Witt slings to first. Machado is out, and that's the third out. Chi Sox held in check here, but they lead it by a count of 12-0. Top of the sixth inning, and now the center fielder, Joey Wiemer. Chapman back to work. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. On the ground to the left, De La Cruz throws across the diamond. Now one gone in the top of the sixth.
Left fielder, Tyrone Blanco.
So digging in, Tyrone Blanco.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
That's in there. That's strike one. Now this is in the air down the line. Schwarber settles under it. Snags it for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Michael Garcia.
2 down, bases empty. Michael Garcia steps in for the Royals, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that one's a little bit low, and it's 1-0.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
1-1.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Raleigh pulls that one down, and that is that. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the White Sox 12 and the Royals nothing. Bottom of the inning, and now Ellie De La Cruz. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these White Sox, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
And a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
It's Aaron Judge now. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man, of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
Swing and a foul out of play. De La Cruz aboard here at first with nobody out. Grounder might be 2. To India at second for 1. Back to first, and that is a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
2 outs, base is empty. Kyle Schwarber steps to the plate for the White Sox. Hard on the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here on the south side. Now it's the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. And that's a little bit high. 1-0.
That's ball 2.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Machado sizing this one up. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Now batting, catcher, Salvador Perez.
Now it'll be the cleanup hitter for the Royals, Salvador Perez. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swings and misses. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Now this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Swings through that one.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
And delivers outside. That misses. Ball 2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Got it. And good work there as he gets it 1-2-3. This one pretty well decided at this point. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the White Sox 12 and the Royals nothing. John Schreiber on to pitch here.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Here's the catcher to hit, Cal Raleigh. 3 for 3 with a pair of home runs and a single. Ripped on a line. Makes the grab, 1 down.
Clearly ready to hit right there. First pitch of the inning hits a bullet, and it just is one of those bad luck ABs.
Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Into center. Weimer on the move. Long run, tracks it down. And there's 2 away. Man, is he fast.
It's so fun to watch.
2 down, base is empty. And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. 1 for 3. Schreiber, 31 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike 1. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Hard hit left side. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down that time. 8th inning coming up. It's the White Sox 12 and the Royals nothing. Ready to begin the 8th. Here's the second baseman, Jonathan India. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
That's a strike. 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
For the Royals, the designated hitter, Michael
Here's the Royals designated hitter, Michael Massey. And that one clips the corner.
0-1.
That's inside. The Royals with a lot of ground to make up, and we're in the top of the 8th. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Two to count.
Hit in the air, left field. Schwarber makes the grab for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Two out,
Hunter
space is
Renfroe.
empty. Hunter Renfroe steps in for the Royals. 0 for 2 in this one. That's in there, and that is strike one.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Swings through that one for strike two. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. Royals go down 1-2-3. Hasn't been their day. It's 12-0. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. So now it's the White Sox DH, Shohei Ohtani. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. There's a strike. And a foul ball. There's a swing and a drive. But foul.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Now time called at the plate. Good eye in that spot. Hard hit right side. Over to first. And they get Ohtani for the out.
Now batting, first baseman Ben Rice.
Ben Rice steps to the plate for the White Sox. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. First pitch misses. One down, base is empty. That one ripped. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Manny Machado up to the plate. 0 for 4, 2 ground outs, a fly out, and a strikeout. Line drive, leaps it, he's got it.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
And up next for Chicago, Elly De La Cruz. He's turned into one of the best shortstops in the game. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. Coming home, the throw in. He's safe, and they extend their lead. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. And that's downstairs. Ball one. Line drive, caught. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Through 8 full, White Sox on top, 13-0. Here on the south side, all set to start the ninth in this one. And to the plate for Kansas City, Joey Weimer. And that is cut on and missed. 0-1.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
0-2.
Stays alive. That to right. Stanton should have this one. Corrals it. And there's one down. Dairon Blanco steps in for the Royals.
If there's nobody on in front of him, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
And a swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
Struck him out swinging. And they're down to their last out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
And next up for the Royals, Michael Garcia. 0 for 3 in this one. And that drops in for a strike. Lined into right. And he's got it. Ball game. And the White Sox take this one in a blowout.
Another day, another win. I really think this team has forgotten how to lose a ball game. It's been so long since they've lost. I really don't know what else to say. They're just a can't-miss ball club right now.
Final score in this one, 13-0. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us for the Game of the Week.
Don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Snoop Dogg, Snoop Dogg. Don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Snoop Dogg, Snoop Dogg. Sometimes I hate taking trips to the lab. Got my pen and pad, booking instrumentals and smash. Catch the bus regardless. Trying hard to be an artist, but my A&R be calling me out my zone.